Hi, my name is Dan Piper. I am doing a GoFundMe because the Maryland Department of Labor UI illegally changed my dates and data in my CARES Act claim during COVID to deny me crucial emergency pandemic funding. Their intentional actions have caused me to lose almost everything, including my health and my dear boy, Buddy. I would like to share with you some documents to prove malfeasance by my Maryland Department of Labor claim handlers. Was finally able to get my claim started on April 2nd, 2021, after being locked out and denied of Beacon 1. I was told that an adjudicator would call me by the end of the month. This is my original claim. You'll see that the effective date is 11/15/2020, and it states that this is a COVID-19 claim. See that I listed several employers. This was filed again on April 2nd, 2021. I received a second statement of wages. None of my wages were filled in. Nothing, except for one, which was a minor gig. So I took the forms and I entered all my jobs and employers and the amounts for 2019 and 2020. After not hearing anything for 3 months, I took all the files that I had already submitted and put them in one concise indexed file. You'll see here that all my pay stubs are listed. Each page is a different paycheck. It went back to 2018. And when COVID started, I explain it, what happened, and then there's my government employment. The last page has every document listed that's included in the file that's needed for the claim. Call center takers had said that this was the most complete claim they had ever seen. I reached out to my state and federal representatives for help in June. July 11th, when I contacted the call center, a representative said that my claim had closed, but he could reopen it with no problem. When he did this, come to find out that he changed my effective claim date and said that this was not a disaster. This moved my claim from a CARES Act claim to a regular UI. For some reason, the effective date has been changed to 1/10/01. And the effective claim date is now listed as 7/11/2021. This is ridiculous. This was a COVID claim, and I stated this in emails many times. I did not receive a call from a Department of Labor adjudicator until the 14th of October, when I was told that they had to attach my wages. The next day, I responded and answered all the questions and attached the 125-page file with everything included. Finally, on February 3rd, I received a notice from the Department of Labor that I had an award, a weekly amount was given of $1,030. Fortunately, this is the wrong date. At this time, I was hired and working for the federal government. On the next day, February 4th, received a notice that the Department of Labor had received an inquiry request from my legislator to follow up on my languishing case. 3 hours later, I received a call from someone named Sarah who said that my claim had expired and did I have 30 or 40 minutes to reopen the claim. I explained my dire situation and agreed to answer all her questions. It turns out that she went in and she changed my effective claim date to 01/01/001. She changed my addresses. She changed my email despite me spelling it out slowly twice for her. She changed my method of payment to a check. And she only lists one employer now to my claim. This was outrageous. After waiting almost a year, they closed it and reopened it with the wrong information. This is illegal. This was a waste of taxpayer money. And Sarah knew that I was in a dire situation. They started me over with square one with false information. I corrected all of the documents that Sarah had submitted and uploaded them the next day. All of her mistakes were corrected. However, Sarah never corrected her mistakes and she said that she had questions about my identity. Now, mind you, I had already been given an award amount, and UI had my identity documents since shortly after my claim had originally opened a year earlier. Now all of a sudden, she has questions about my identity. She kept me locked out for 6 months, unable to update my information. None of my wages are listed except for 1 quarter with the government. Now, I was given an award amount for the weekly, shows the effective claim date, and turns out that they had done this on right before Christmas of 2021. However, after the conversation with Sarah, now there's no wages listed, there's no benefit amount, and this shows that on the day that she called, a new determination was made. This is outrageous. Again, she kept me locked out not able to correct my information, saying that she had questions about my identity. Then I was reported as this count is under potential fraudulent investigation. Sarah made my claim fraudulent. This is outrageous. He knew that I was in a dire situation and I desperately needed my CARES Act funding. Then I'm told in an email on 9/28/22 that my issue has been sent to unemployment insurance professional to be reviewed. How many people does it take to process a simple claim? And they knew that they had made my claim ineligible by changing my dates and my data, and they failed to correct it. Eventually, on November 3rd of 2022, I was told that I was denied benefits because I failed to file a continued claim for benefits in a timely manner. After making me wait 2 years and never entering my wages, I was told that I was the one who failed to make a timely claim. Well, no, the truth is that UI refused to make a timely claim, refused to enter my wages, refused to correct their mistakes, and now my life has been destroyed and my health has serious consequences. So I'd like to ask for your support. I'm posting more documents on Dropbox to show the more outrageous actions of these claim handlers so that people can be held accountable. And I desperately would like to thank you for your time and help. Me and Buddy would definitely be